The 2017 Civil Society Prize aims to reward innovative projects which fight against employment exclusion and remove barriers to participation in the labour market for people in need, such as young people, people from migrant backgrounds, the long-term unemployed, women detached from the labour market, people with disabilities, and people living in poverty. This year's prize goes to organisations which have distinguished themselves through their work in supporting the labour market integration of groups requiring specific support. The EESC received over 100 wide-ranging and high-calibre applications from 25 member states and will award 5 winning initiatives a total of €50,000, with the intention that this money be reinvested in projects providing further help in the community. Breast cancer is the most common and one of the most lethal types of cancer. More than 360,000 women a year are diagnosed with it in the EU, and for over 90,000 of them, it is fatal. Discovering Hands from Germany trains blind and visually impaired women as medical tactile examiners. Certified medical tactile examiners improve the early detection of breast cancer through the use of their superior tactile capabilities. Initial studies show that MTEs detect 30% more alterations in breast tissue than gynecologists, and also notice changes 50% smaller in size than those which gynecologists are usually able to detect. This allows for less harmful treatment and significantly increases patients' chances of survival, while offering a meaningful and sustainable occupational field for blind and visually impaired women. Belgian project Duo for a Job matches young job seekers from immigrant backgrounds with people over 50 who have a professional experience in related fields and who can support them in their job search. The initiative has created 900 duos and has trained over 500 mentors. 75% of its young participants find a job or traineeship within 12 months. The project currently involves people of over 70 nationalities and from 50 sectors of activity. The Spanish Institute of Robotics for Dependency aims to improve the quality of life of dependent persons, their families, and the professionals who support them through the most advanced technology. Its initiative, Laundry ID, is an innovative solution aimed at creating new, adapted, and more accessible workplaces for people with mild to moderate intellectual disabilities. Laundry ID is fully operational at the Ave Maria Foundation, a care facility for people with disabilities in Sitges, Barcelona. Projeto Cudar from Italy is an ethical fashion brand which aims to encourage the effective social inclusion of people who come from vulnerable backgrounds. It currently employs 80 workers, 70% of whom come from socially vulnerable backgrounds and 40% of whom are foreign-born. Projeto Cudar also has an environmental aspect because it uses some of the enormous quantities of waste fabric generated by the garment industry in its production processes. Revive Greece helps refugees, asylum seekers and migrants to integrate into receiving countries and at the same time fights the digital skills gap in Europe. While the refugees wait in Greece for their approval from European governments, Revive uses its innovative e-learning platform to teach them a high-demand skill, computer programming, via the smartphones they already have. Afterwards, the Greek NGOs connect the refugees with young European entrepreneurs to collaborate and to form tech startups.